Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Observatory. This is Season 6 Qualifier 2. Apologies for the delay. I actually had a broken webcam, and I have no idea what caused that, so had to reinstall the drivers, but everything is working now. So we got 6 people signed up so far, all of them from last week. We got Code, Jedi Luke, Lee, Maestro, Phyrex, and Swarthy. A couple level changes, Lee changing out G.I. Jane's Playground for Actung, which is a brand new level. Be interesting to see that in play. And Maestro bumped out Warzone. He's now playing Remix. So, and I think that was it. So we got all that going. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Again, apologies for the delay. Let's go ahead and generate our first round and see what we got. It's going to be Jedi Luke and Lee, Phyrex Swarthy, Maestro Code. Out of those, oh wow, there's 2 really juicy matches in here. Phyrex Swarthy and Maestro Code both could have the potential to be pretty close matches.
All right.
Hey, and we got Bird's Eye just come back. I got my problems fixed just as you walked off.
Oh, cool.
Yes. Good. So, but we are working here. We got Lee. Unfortunately, is going to have to survive a swarm of smart missiles.
Oh no.
Swarthy will be choosing from one of Phyrex's levels, a non-Mind Tricks Fish Barrel. Maestro and Code will be playing in one of Maestro's levels, Crimson, Parathrum, and Remix.
There's a bit of a grudge going on there. Not, serious, but they've been battling a lot lately.
Who's this, Code and Maestro?
Yes.
Yeah, it's funny because I see 2 really potentially close matches here between Phyrex Swarthy and Maestro Code.
Is Code at home or Maestro's at home?
Yeah, it's Maestro and Phyrex are the 2.
What are Code's options?
Code's options: Crimson, Barathrum, and Remix. Switching out from he had Warzone last week, but dumped that in favor of Remix.
Gotcha.
So we'll see where things go. No one's chosen a level yet. Actually, Lee has chosen the Blender, Wrath X5.
Oh my god.
It's kind of funny because I understand that going up against Jedi anywhere in X5 is, it's not ideal.
Right.
And you have this mentality that you want to get it over with, but you're getting it over with in his best level.
Yeah.
it's scary. It is very scary.
It's not one of those optimistic choices, but it can still be fun.
Yep. And it looks like Anon is going to be the choice from Swarthy. I don't think we have seen that level on here. Remix for Maestro Code.
I'm betting. Let's do the Maestro Code, in my opinion, because I bet the play style of Phyrex and Swarthy in that level will take a little bit longer, and then we can catch the end
both.
of that.
Yeah. Let's do that. Yeah, I was going to ask you which you want to see first. So it's going to be Maestro Code. We're going to be checking out here. Code, by the way, has gotten himself an achievement of sorts on the Descent Champions ladder. He is in a promotion challenge to get to silver, which I think, based on the way he's been playing, is well deserved.
It seems like he has a strong chance of making the promotion. Yes.
Yeah, he's got positive after 2 games. He did have a pretty bad game, but he had an exceptionally good game after that, and he's.
It did have 33% one-way loss.
Yeah.
So it was a little bit connection oddities. I still think he could make it. He could not make it. It just depends on how he plays it out.
And these 2 not wasting any time running at each other in the dogfight room here. Maestro with the Plasma is going to take out Code. Early lead, 1-0.
Code is taking a sandwich.
No more wireless jokes.
Apparently he got wired up.
Oh, fantastic.
Right, because that was part of the hoopla of the Swarthy match. He had 33% one-way loss, and that was real bad. I played against him that day. It was rough.
Oh, man. Yeah, I've played Code a few times and haven't had quite that much of a problem.
I think it was just an exceptionally bad day.
Yeah.
I had played him against in other days, too, but it was real bad that day. Anyways, 1-0 here.
Yep. And it's kind of a... I hesitate to say larger level, but maybe... It's definitely more segmented than...
It's very long sightlines.
Yes.
It favors Vulcan usage.
Like that? Oh, they'll kill each other,
Yeah.
2-1.
missile exchange there helped Code finish Maestro off.
There's also a fusion cannon. I'm pretty sure that's got to be accessible.
Right, it's in the secret.
Oh, Maestro almost taking that smart missile from a long distance. On my screen, it looked like it bounced off of him, but well, yeah, he's the home pilot here, so it might have hit him and done the bounce thing.
I see.
At the very least, he probably got some splash damage from it.
Yeah, Code's got some nice Vulcan.
Nice. Yes, and Code's been riding that Vulcan too. That is one thing that I've always complimented Code on when I play him, is his Vulcan can be nasty at times. Yeah. You can throw him off of it, but I'm getting the impression that that's becoming a less common occurrence.
Right.
So 2-2. Nice close game to get started here. I'm going to go ahead and set up my Mac so I can at least check on the scores of the other games. Back main dogfight room. Maestro not really wanting to take this.
Well, Maestro's got some nice Vulcan himself.
Yes. But right now, it's just kind of a standoff as Maestro's going to switch to spread fire. Code trying to get some last
Maestro might be
fire
out.
down the hallway there. Yeah, it's very possible. They both went through a lot of Vulcan in that fight.
Right.
Oop, Maestro going to get him really quick there. Jedi Luke up on Lee 7-1.
Sounds about right.
It sounds about right.
Trying to sneak into the dog room, but Maestro's ready for it. Gives him the plasma. I don't know why Maestro flew away, though. That's really questionable.
I feel like Maestro felt he was at a weapon disadvantage there with the Code using the spread fire.
But then why the plasma in general?
Yes, I probably would, if that's the case. Oh, it's going to be murder-suicide, so no score change, 3-2.
And Code with the favorable respawn right into all the goodies.
Oh, yep. That's definitely a better respawn.
It's the 112 shields, extra conks, and whatever was left over.
So I was at BlizzCon this past weekend, and they announced there that they have third-person view coming up in their observer mode. I'm like, we've had that for months.
Yeah, it's funny. Other games have had that stuff, you know. Yes. Cent 3 had it. Or not? I guess not third person.
Yes, Bye Bye Monkey. That was the cheat code.
Okay, okay.
And you could get into third person. I don't know if it worked in Observer, but it worked in first person when you're playing. When you're playing, you can get into third person mode for your own ship. But I don't remember if it worked for Observer.
This started to slow down a little bit.
Yes. Maestro's seemingly wanting to lord over this back area right now, and Code who loves dogfighting, staying up front. Maestro, though, realizing that Code was going to the other side, manages to sneak in and get a quick kill, 4-2.
Code finds a stray spread fire.
That's good because he was.
Ooh, took a homer and half quads. Oh, he's out.
Man. So Maestro opening this up with not quite 3 in a row because of the murder-suicide, but essentially it's 3 in a row.
Oops. Code with a very questionable random shot down the hole initially. Gave himself away.
Poor Jarnan with the puns. He's like, how would you judge Maestro's Vulcan exactly? Is it a Spock or a Tuvok?
Oh my god, I don't even get it.
They're Vulcans.
Oh my god, okay. Yeah, I thought that might be a Star Trek joke, but wow.
Yep, indeed it was. Thank you for that, poor Jarnan. Maestro headed inside. We haven't seen a whole lot of action in this room here, but he's looking to maybe catch Code off guard here. Code does see him. But Maestro's going to just hit and run. And Maestro
seems to be very effective.
Yeah, he's slowing down this game pretty good.
I mean, I would say that's the way to play against Code. He likes to dogfight, and you can really just pick at him, pick at him, pick at him. Yeah, that'll work in your favor.
And what I find interesting here is that Maestro does actually get 3 in a row now, 6-2, is that Code has not noticed
he doesn't know where the
there's
fusion
no
is.
fusion. The fusion is hidden away, and Code has not gotten it yet.
Yeah, that's funny.
And Code is a very strong fusion pilot, so that's going
right.
Lack of knowledge of this level is going to be a disadvantage for him.
He chose it.
Well, he chose it, but
I guess every time he's played it, other people have gotten the fusion out.
Perhaps.
You know what I mean?
6-3 is Maestro very happy to keep that fusion right where it is.
Right, he's just left it in the secret.
I'll get a quick kill with the plasmas. Code was pretty low there. So 7-3 is Maestro using home turf to his advantage here.
Not sure about the plasma with guarding though. I just don't really like plasma for weapon guarding.
Code's gonna pick up some. I'm assuming that's some missiles.
Oh, he just saw the secret open. Come on, put to it, dude. He just saw the secret open and he didn't go in to check. I can't believe it. Like, how do you not realize?
I switched over to Code there to see what he was doing, but it was too late. He's gonna get a bunch of weapons here, smart missiles as well. He's gonna go up the middle. Leads with a smart missile, but none of the smart blobs are going anywhere, so he's not gonna know where Maestro ran off to.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
There we go. Code getting a good jump on that. Maestro recovering well though and taking off.
Yeah, he gets what he wants out of the exchange and bounces.
Mm-hmm. Code did get some damage on him. Code with some good dodge. Did he?
I thought he did. I was watching him and I heard the.
Yeah, he must have. Yeah, he must have.
Yeah.
Oh, but he's gonna catch Maestro sleeping here. Except Maestro turns it around.
I mean, it's possible that Code took less damage in total. He was just low.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure. But yeah, good table turn there. Maestro 8-3.
Oh, jeez. That looked nasty on third-person view. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Just seeing those.
Watched it first.
I mean, you couldn't even see Maestro, but you could see the lasers, just all of them connect to Code.
Right. Code made the assumption that Maestro would be where the dog room was, or in that dog room, but nope.
Oh, that is soft. Getting him with a smart there.
Yeah, Maestro's got to be kicking himself right now on Observatory. He just unforced error.
Well, fortunately for him, I wasn't looking at Maestro, so I just saw the text that he.
I wasn't.
But
I
know that Code just threw a smart down that hallway, so put 2 and 2 together there, and you get a fusion cannon. It's Code. Nice job taking out Maestro for 2 in a row, 9-5.
I really
proving he's not out of this fight.
If Maestro had been using a different weapon there, he would have gotten the kill.
Oh, Maestro, nice turnaround. Code was playing aggressively because he saw where Maestro was, but Maestro with level 1s was ready for it. And those aren't level 1s anymore. Code's got to be careful here. And he gets him with the Vulcan.
He doesn't have to be careful. The Vulcan is much superior to level 4 quads, especially in retro.
It is, but
game.
oh, long distance.
And tables are momentum is swinging a bit towards Code. Maestro just needs to settle down here, relax.
Yeah, this is the point in the game for Maestro where he's taken a couple of unfortunate deaths, and he's just got to realize his game is still working. But he's got to
let
watch out.
Snowball.
Yeah. Gotta watch out to make sure that Code doesn't keep doing these quick, like the Vulcan kills or taking that long distance smart like that. Just be a little more ready for something like that when you don't know where your opponent is.
Yeah. I'm not saying that Maestro is crumbling, just gotta stay strong.
Yeah, Maestro getting a kill there. Hopefully, maybe a little bit of confidence back. But again, still, I mean, we're halfway through the game. The fusion's still not unlocked. Code has tried looking for it a couple times, but
not very hard.
No, he's got to go up.
This plasma versus Vulcan, it's not going to work for Maestro.
Not working out for Maestro at all. In fact, a lot of things.
The green weapons in particular against Vulcan is just handing kills to people, in my opinion.
Code looking down in the reactor rooms. Gonna find Maestro right here, and Maestro's gonna take him out 12-8.
We have a what the crap sandwich from Code.
As we overlook the fusion cannon here.
Oh
Can't
my god.
find no fusion. Sad. We'll love that response as Code gets behind Maestro, and very nice kill, and 12-9. This was 9-3 not too long ago.
It was. A couple random smarts, lucky things went Code's way.
Very nice kill by Code there. Good reaction when he realized Maestro was just around the corner and he didn't have a good angle on him. He pops a smart right where Maestro was going to turn. So Code on a bit of a run here, but has not been able to get that fusion, and Maestro, he's not going to do him any favors.
Oh my god, he's so
it's like
close
right
to
there,
the secret.
But I mean, you can tell that sometimes he's in a mode where he's wanting to find it, like he shoots the ceiling or looks in a place he hasn't been before, but he's not putting in a serious effort because he knows he's got a live opponent in this level with him. Maestro getting the jump on him with the Vulcan, and that's going to neutralize Code and his Vulcan. Code not getting any information there. It's green on green. Plasma versus lasers. Code getting wrecked there, but he gets the kill somehow.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes Code plays too predictably, but his execution bails him out. He's a good dogfighter.
Yes. Oh! And look at this. We have a 1-point game.
Looks like Maestro is crumbling a bit. I think he can do better than some of these sequences have shown. And he really just got to cut out these green weapons. It's just really hurting him.
Yeah, most recently, Maestro has had good success with the Vulcan. There you go. He's getting another kill there. So back to 14-12, 2-point lead.
I feel like Retro is a Vulcan and spread fire game with a dab of fusion. And that's how you got to do it for the most part.
And now we got spread fire on both sides. Code taking a bit of damage, just barely missing that smart. Which kind of is how Code's gotten back into this, is with a bunch of smarts. I think I can count no less than 4 smart kills that Maestro's taken that he probably shouldn't have. It's 1-point lead again. Code is really looking to complete this comeback here. Oh goodness! And there's a tie game. Maestro just drops right down, has no idea, and
he's really gonna do maybe a sandwich time. It's really good wired.
Better than 33. Oh! No, passing in the night there. Code did take a level 1, but it's not too bad. And Maestro is in trouble, but gets out of it.
I mean, what Maestro needs to do in these situations where Code has control of all the weapons is you really need some missiles to help you out.
I want to know where Maestro's confidence from last week is. He was playing extremely confident last week. I don't feel like that's happened. As Code's going to call time here. And apparently his connection is starting to flake out. 15-14 is the score at the moment. Large ping. I don't see... I'm on the observer end, I'm not seeing the loss, but the lag could definitely be playing a part if that's happening.
So maybe tell his brother to stop Netflixing or something.
Right. His ISP is just crap.
That's possible. He does live in a home with many other active people, so...
Maestro willing to continue with us, so...
It is the Observatory. It's
yep.
Not something you finish later.
Code with a lot of missiles here.
But that's the way to reclaim your weapons, is to do it with missiles, and see Maestro has to retreat from the weapons.
Maestro needs to retreat from these homing missiles, because Code had just destroyed him with them. 15-15.
I mean, I feel like Maestro would have had a lock on this if he used fewer green weapons, used some more fast weapons.
Oh my goodness! Code again with excellent smart placement this game. And he's taking the lead, 16-15. It's his first lead since early on.
And then if he did better missile control, when he didn't have weapons, he acquired them with a flurry of missiles. you know, you want to do like a Jedi Luke like flurry of 4 smarts as you enter the room, and it's so hard to not flush the guy out and go get your weapons.
Now here's a question for you: if you're Maestro, do you take a gamble and unlock the fusion at this point?
I don't think that's a bad idea. I mean, the thing is...
Oh, Code getting him with the Vulcan 2-point lead.
Oh, you know, actually, I would, because if you have to deal with acquiring your weapons, it's worth it at this stage of the game. Because, oh man, wow.
Oh, he must be
nice
low.
level 1s. I definitely would if I'm Maestro, because if he dies next time and Code has a lock on all the weapons and is just camping them, then you can just get a fusion and be comfortable. You could even like dupe him into like thinking you have level 1s and then just shoot him.
Yep.
So, yeah, good idea.
Code going a little macro crazy there.
Yep.
As Code in the main dog room, Maestro in the back hallway, neither really willing to come out just yet. Now Code's making a move. Check for him in the room below. Is Maestro going to hear these
making a lot of noise, just for
a lot of Dorfu.
It's kind of a... No, it's not Dorfu. He's just moving, just flying around, clicking stuff.
Code will comfortably avoid both those smarts. And honestly, that's been the difference this game. Is Code's...
Vulcan.
Code hasn't been dying to smart missiles. Maestro has.
That's true, too.
And at 18-16, that's pretty much one of the main differences here.
Back to the plasma. Why? I don't know.
Yep. Well, get him a kill.
It works. It's good.
I think there was a homing missile involved. So 18-17, keeping this close. Code rounding out a Vulcan, contributing to that death.
Maestro,
another.
How does he not see
death.
that? I don't know what's going on. I feel like he's eaten a lot.
Yeah, he has eaten a lot of smarts this game.
I don't know. He did just get a new mouse. I don't know if that's causing him issues or not. He's not used to it, but
connection issues.
Some unforced type stuff.
And Code's gonna finish it out, coming back from a 9-3 deficit and winning it 20-17 without the fusion.
All right, well played. We got Anon to jump in now.
Yep.
Yeah, just like I thought. This game's slower
Very
pace.
Interesting, yeah. 11-9 Phyrex here. Jedi Luke's already done. I didn't see the score of that. I'll pick that up in a moment here. But yeah, definitely a interesting game there as Maestro took control early, but kind of gave it up with some very soft, smart deaths.
I think he got frustrated and was off his game or something like that at a certain point.
Yes. Anon looks like pretty interconnected here. Looks like we have what's this, 3 floors, a lot of curves, a lot of tunnels, a lot of interconnection. Looks kind of fun. Yeah, I don't know if that was necessarily Maestro tossing the match. I think the lag was kind of frustrating.
I'm not
for
saying
him.
Tossing. I just mean that if you're frustrated a bit and say your lead has gone down, sometimes you're not playing your optimal, and that can be a factor in a close game like 20-17.
Oh, well, they'll kill each other here at 12-10, but nice spawn there for Phyrex.
Swarthy had better ship posture around the corner. He would have gotten that and not died. Man, I gotta talk to Swarthy about his ship posture as he goes down tunnels.
I do want to say something about Lee real quick. Remember, he was down 7-1. That kind of tells you that Jedi's probably going to hold him to like 2 or 3, right?
I was going to guess 3 or 4, you know.
20-6 was the final.
Hey, not bad.
Picking up a bunch towards the end.
Right. Feeling it.
Oop, Phyrex, nice kill through the grate there. Definitely using the level's interconnection to his advantage thus far. And it's kind of interesting because Swarthy, something I wanted to point out about Swarthy is he's a pretty prolific level designer, modern level designer right now.
Fantastic.
And his 3 home levels are all core.
They're not his levels?
They're not his levels. They are not...
It's really funny.
They are not off the wall levels. They're 3 core levels. Just interesting.
He is a hit and run kind of specialist, so I can see that. Core levels are more of cater to that. Header spaces.
Oh, and hey, guess what the playstyle of the author of those levels was?
Hit and run.
Yeah. The DKH assassin mode.
Right. Great.
Oh! Murder-suicide there. Score remains unchanged, 14-10. Sad
Good
day.
dunk.
That's the second game in a row. Now we've seen a pilot type sad.
Right.
Oh, we got the fusion going. Something we didn't see last game.
Swarthy has been mixing up the fusion a bit more in our free-for-alls lately, so I like seeing it.
Phyrex was trying to get a nice top down there, just a little late. But Phyrex does have a hit over Swarthy. He's switching to Vulcan, finishing him off 15-10. As it has been all Phyrex since we've joined. Something like a 4-1 run here.
Right. Swarthy is setting up his camp. He's had enough. He's got to do something different to change what's going on, but no biters on the camp yet.
Not yet.
Phyrex just hanging out in the dog room above him, just inches away.
Swarthy now moving a bit.
Oh, there's sight of each other.
So many options means Phyrex has no idea exactly where he's gone.
Right.
And get peppered with a little Vulcan here. Oh, that's a good advantage for Swarthy there as he makes it to the hallway first.
Good reaction.
But that homing missile could be trouble. Oh, geez. Phyrex having to dance a bit. And here comes Swarthy's. Nice kill with the Vulcan there. Properly leading his opponent's ship. 16-10. Swarthy making a lot of noise here. Phyrex knows he's alright. Nice kill there by Phyrex.
I would like to see a little more camping from Swarthy at times. I feel like he can be tricky, but he doesn't utilize that enough, and he gets into long movements that trap himself at times.
Yep, this is now a 5-0 run for Phyrex. Like I said, since we've joined, it's been utter domination.
Right.
Phyrex gonna pick up a bunch of missiles here. Kind of not easy to see exactly what's going on when you're just following one person. But,
right.
I'm guessing that's an energy center in that main dog room?
Yeah, you can get energy from that.
One there.
Yep.
You can get energy from there. You can also make a lot of noise from there.
Yep.
Wow, Phyrex not quite dancing around everything there. Swarthy back in the main dogfight room. Didn't see Phyrex. Swarthy playing pretty careful here. Kind of knows he got himself in a bit of an issue. Oh, so he drops down, and we have another murder-suicide here.
My.
This time on Phyrex.
Happens a lot with lag.
Yes.
Suicide by slapping a missile into them.
Yep. A lot of damage. They are racing around this map. Just as much as they're moving around this map and still managing to fight each other is pretty. It's pretty amazing. 18-10 as Swarthy is just. Looks like he lost his lead point. Another murder-suicide.
Oh my god.
Remains 18-10.
That's part of the reason why Swarthy doesn't have a point. All these times Phyrex has taken it back.
Yep.
He doesn't have a point recently, I mean.
Phyrex has done it twice, Swarthy done it once. Since we've started watching, who knows what happened in the first half of the game.
Right. Seems like a mystery.
Swarthy trying to get one here, but Phyrex just going to back away from that smart. Doesn't want any part of that. Let's just keep himself in a safe position for the moment. Here we go. Swarthy with a lot of damage there, finally getting a good point on the board. 18-11.
That's a nice one.
And we're seeing some mines come out here. Let's see anything comes of that. 19-11 is all. That would have been bad.
Yeah.
We're here in the corner room. Back. Transition over to the dogfight room. Phyrex taking a homer.
This could be it.
Swarthy only has quad ones, but he's been avoiding the Vulcan damage pretty good, but not enough. And Phyrex is going to take that one 20-11. So Phyrex, Jedi Luke, and Code all getting a win in round 1, which is good. And yeah, not a bad set of games so far.
Sure.
Swarthy was actually retired. I think he on the DCL. I think he got retired for this game. So all right. So yeah, not some bad action in the first round. I wonder if Code's going to come back and look at this and realize where the fusion cannon is and realize that he was right by it and he saw the secret door to it open and didn't check.
I wonder if he didn't even see it or something at the
There's
time.
two secret doors. I don't know if you noticed that. It's like Athena.
Right, you have to open it, but
Yeah.
he didn't even look in it. Like, I saw him see the first one and not even investigate it.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But I mean, it worked out for him. He managed to get the comeback with a lot of
sure,
much better smart missile play. And then that last game, second half, Phyrex, I guess.
Yeah.
So, yeah, not a bad start. As soon as these all get reported, 20-11. Let me fix that. Yeah, it was 20-11, right? It wasn't 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2011.
All right. So as soon as that gets reported, we will go ahead and start the next round. Oh, Code has not verified, so first report that too. There we go. As soon as those are reported, we'll get the second round here. So, Jedi Luke's potential opponents, Phyrex and Code. We don't have any other gold pilots this week, so this is going to be one of those weeks where the spotlight's going to be on the silver and potentially soon to be silver tier. So it's always good to get those kind of games into. So let's see what we have for round number 2. It's going to be Jedi and Code, Phyrex Maestro, Lee Swarthy. Again, I mean, this is the matches that Jedi is not the matches that Jedi are not in seem to be like the really good ones. So we'll see what happens. Jedi Luke not really enjoying Code's choices of level.
Ronkley, do you know you're out of the booth?
Oh, I do not. I don't know why I'm out of the booth, but I'm not now. So, but yeah, Jedi having to choose from Code's levels: purple, ethylene, and KO. Of course, purple fusion map, KO is a dogfight map, and then ethylene is ethylene. So,
yep.
we'll see what happens there. That might be a closer match than you would think, just simply because Code's going to have a some type of advantage over Jedi in those levels. But advantage when you're talking Jedi Luke is relative. Yes. Anon is going to happen again, as Maestro's going to choose that against Phyrex. And then Lee and Swarthy, they'll be playing in Lurk.
I think we should go Jedi, Code, then Lee, Swarthy.
Yes. Yeah, I want to see how both these pilots handle. It's going to be KO, so it's going to be a quick dogfight map.
Right, that'll be.
And if you have not seen KO yet, you're in for a treat. It's kind of a meme level, but it's a good meme, I think.
You can see the bird's eye icon on the corners of the posts. at least one of the posts.
I didn't know you had an icon.
Yeah. Lee added it from the icon I have on the DCL forums. It's a picture of me looking at the ostrich in the ostrich farm.
Oh, right. So there's a little bit of ostrich farm in this level.
Yeah, he's got little Easter eggs in all his levels that you can find. It's kind of fun. But I agree. KO is cool.
KO is cool to me because it like sets the stage for the type of match you're gonna have.
Totally,
it's
totally.
Just you and your opponent.
I like the idea.
It's a lot of fun. So we'll see how Jedi handles a dogfight match. Of note, the last time, ding ding, I love that. The last time that there was a big event that had dogfighting in it, which was at the last LAN, Jedi declined to play. He just didn't even play. He just let.
We have 1-1.
The other players here. So I'm trying to see. There's like a energy thing, and is there energy in that on the corners? Is that what it is?
I can't remember. I think there is energy. Jedi is up 2-1,
Yep.
hosing him down.
There's the bird's eye icon there, and yeah, there might be energy in the corners here because both the neutral corners seem to have energy. I'm trying to figure out. I guess this is Lee's icon.
Yeah, there probably is some sort of Lee icon. But I can't see what
DDT. It says DDT. It's
that's Lee's.
It's got a swan or something. But yeah, Code performing pretty well so far. 3-2.
God, the hostages in the background are just so beautiful.
Yes, the fans. They're fans.
Sorry, the fans.
Yes. Code taking a bit of a sandwich break.
And they look like they're clapping. It's really funny.
Yep. My game locked up. Is yours okay?
Ooh, 4-3.
Okay.
Is this gonna be closer than Jedi would like?
There we go. Okay, now I'm fine. Oh, I may have to reset here. I think I.
Yeah, me too. I got it too. Same time. I don't know what's with that. It was the exact same time.
Yeah. There you go. Try it again. 5-3. Jedi Luke up here. And Code running him over with the fusion. 5-4.
Here comes the fusion. Jedi's taking it. Jedi's shooting it back now.
Yeah, and when
small.
Jedi is shooting fusion back, like,
got him.
Like maybe a year ago, you would like laugh at it.
Yep. Now it's good. He's real good now. He's one of the better fusion pilots.
Like he's
been, nice sequence.
Yes, he's been beating other fusion pilots. He's gotten so good with it.
Oh yeah, very impressive.
Double up 8-4. Code's been in worse today though, so we'll see. What is this?
Brutal.
What is
Jedi's
that?
Yes. He got stuck and was facing the wrong way.
Gets him right back though. 9-5.
Ooh, yeah.
Good fusion.
Finish him.
And Jedi finished him up 10-5.
Gotta get single digits, Jedi. Gotta keep it a single. Oh!
Very nice.
What's gonna happen? Code is feeling it. Oh, how did that not hit? Wow.
I feel like you could be like a big time fight commentator. Like you could have done like I don't know, McGregor and Mayweather.
Oh. Nice.
11-6. Jedi on the ropes.
Kind of parrying back and forth a bit. Jedi's
yeah, very nice.
Tried and true.
Code picks up everything. It doesn't matter. Jedi runs through. 8-2 run for Jedi here. As those early struggles are a thing of the past because we are now in second half mode.
Second half KO.
Oh, Code knocking him out. 14-7. Code overcharging and Jedi.
That was a
very
good wait
nice.
by Jedi, just to let him overcharge.
Yep.
Well, you're not even in the game.
A lot of pilots, they like to smash that space bar or whatever button they use to respawn.
And something.
Oh,
Nice.
that was beautiful. Watching Code's arc and just wrecking him with a single shot.
Got the timing down of Fusion, so it's impressive to watch.
Now it's a Vulcan battle.
Jedi will win that.
Code running out? No. I don't know if he
Everybody
ran
runs
out,
out.
but we're on energy weapons now. It's going to be Spread Fire taking out the plasma. 17-7. God freaking
Dang it.
Oh, was that a conch?
I think it might have been.
I think that was a conch.
Oh, Jedi's taking it.
Number 8
Jedi's
taking number
ugly.
9. I don't think we're going to see single digits here.
I feel like Jedi's.
Oh my goodness.
shooting is
That almost
better than
backfired on
dodging.
Jedi there. That time Jedi waited again for the fusion as he gets the kill there, 18-9. And when Code released it, he respawned. Well, he almost respawned right in front of it. Which would have been tragic if that had hit.
Right. He thinks he's gaming it, but he gamed himself. But luckily it didn't happen for him.
It was close. Code has a lot of damage on Jedi here. Could get this 10th kill.
Jedi wants single digits bad, I bet.
He does, but he's really low. There we go. It could happen.
Fusion it, yep.
Trying
He
the
wants
fusion.
it.
He wants it.
Oh,
Code says no.
I don't think he's going to make it.
Oh!
Oh, he gets
There
it!
it is,
He's
20 to
happy.
9.
He's not
Single
that
digits.
happy, but... That was
Not
entertaining.
bad. Moving over to Lurk. Yeah, that was pretty entertaining. 2-1
The-
in Lee's favor here.
Disparity in
Ooh.
Code's ability
Make that 3-1.
between a match like KO with Jedi and, say, if they play Mind Tricks or to other core levels, it seems to be more like under 5 points.
Yes. But you get something that Lee's good at. He's gotten pretty good at dogfighting. We already know
Code.
he's good at fusion. I mean, he's gotten 17 on Jedi and Tetrafusion before.
Yeah,
It's those type of levels aren't the levels that Jedi's going to hold him to. He's not going to often shut him out there. He can. He's done it.
sure. It's hard to shut out someone in something like KO anyways.
Yes. Ooh, Lee with a nice kill on Swarthy there. And I feel like we're cursing Swarthy here.
I know, as soon as we join, he dies.
He's a combined 11-3 since we've been watching him in the past 2 games.
I'm sorry, Swarthy. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I don't mean to do this to you, Swarthy. But... Swarthy camping in the corner here. This is what we were missing last game, and Lee's going to pay the price here. Swarthy does take
Swarthy
him out.
is tricky here, so although Lee had the lead, I still didn't feel like, it's too rough of a situation for Swarthy. He can be really frustrating with his movement and location in this level. It's a matter of whether he executes.
I wonder, does Lee live in Leeds? Because then Lee would have had the lead in Leeds. Which would have been
Oh my
fun.
god, I don't think he does.
No. Somewhere in that country.
Yep.
We having to be careful here. But he does dodge out those smarts. I'm sure he's happy to play a much slower game after the last game he was in. Leeds just relentlessly chasing down Swarthy here. Of note, Swarthy, by the way, has had to play both overseas opponents in back-to-back matches.
It's rough. Lag is not a real skill. Fighting lag.
Yeah, you can't teach
I
that.
mean, it is a skill, but it doesn't exist on land.
All right, Swarthy, 4-3 here. Maestro taking out his anger on Phyrex, up 4-0 in
I see.
Yeah, Melvin pointing out Swarthy moving well. Definitely much better in a map he's familiar with.
Yeah. Confident.
Ooh, Lee taking a bit of damage there from that smart.
Flota?
Not even a floater. It was locked on him.
Yeah.
He's going to have to back off from that, too. Phyrex not pressing that. Or Phyrex. Swarthy not pressing that. Probably could have gotten a little more value out of that smart missile if he wanted to.
Yeah.
Is Lee going to find him here? Oh, what? Okay, they'll face each other, and they'll both take smart missiles on the nose.
Unfortunately.
I see what you did there. 5-4. A nice double smart kill there.
Yeah.
I actually thought Lee had a bit more time to respond. Maybe there's a
thought
deer in headlights.
It's possible it's one of those things you think it's over, but there was actually one more blob or homer or whatever. You swear because you're like celebrating.
5-4. Oh, Lee is going to have to back off.
God, when two of your buds are playing, you just want everyone to tie and just have a really good time.
Yeah, let's see that 33-31 epic.
Although for my own sake, in Lurk, that could be like a 2-hour game. So
yes.
Let's keep it to 20 and under, guys.
Yes. 2018. We'll be happy with that.
Yes.
Although, to be fair, the first round was pretty fast by the last few show standards.
That's true.
Like I remember a time when we'd have an Observatory qualifier and it would only go like 2 hours. And it's like the last few have been like 3:15, 3.5.
Crazy.
Couple long episodes, but and today's getting started late wasn't fun either. But
we made it.
But the first round pretty quick. We already have one match done on the second, but no more than 5 points in either of the other two games. So second round might be a bit of a stretch. Of note, though, that means that Jedi Luke has played the least cumulative time out of any pilot so far.
Right.
And he's been getting a lot of rest in between rounds, so...
He needs it. He's all sinus infected.
Oh, is he? Again?
That's his excuse for the day.
That's been his excuse for 2017.
Yeah. And 2016.
I don't remember him having quite as many issues in the last year.
Oh, I remember some last year.
Uh-oh. Lee turning a corner he doesn't want to.
Swarthy, some nice Vulcan.
Oh, nice reaction by Swarthy there to keep Lee at bay. That could have been very bad for him, but no damage either side. And nice getting behind Lee here.
I feel like Swarthy's having some issues with some bleeding.
Yep. Oh, gets him with the homer. 5-5. I didn't think that homer was going to connect. I was like, okay. But it turns the corner and does the little P-funk thing that those homers like to do, and he ties it up.
Evil.
Ooh. Fusion shot. Sounds like it hit me and not Swarthy. Both pilots favoring the fusion at the moment. Swarthy doing a good job firing the fusion in a lot of places where Lee could come out. Now trying to chase him down. Lee's already gone.
And not much full-on camping's been going on lately, which happens a lot in Lurk typically when I watch people or play it myself.
Also, add 3 minutes to that timer up there. It's about 10 minutes into this match.
Right. So this could be the long one.
Yes. And Lurk tends to do that too, because it's one of DKH's larger levels.
Yeah.
And despite there being lots of interconnection, that's also a lot of
people just lose each other constantly.
Yeah.
Just wandering around.
He sees Lee, but where did Lee go?
Right.
About a bunch of places that Lee could go here. He manages to come up behind him, though. Doesn't get anything for it, but they're going to play in the side hallway for a second. Swarthy.
Oh,
seems to be doing a good job.
Close.
Yeah, good job with that exchange. Didn't get a whole lot, but. Oh, wow, that was close. Swarthy having to avoid that. Smart. We kind of playing in that main room right now. I kind of like how Swarthy's been playing. He's been playing cautious, but he's been very mobile.
Yeah, that's the difficulty with him. He's like cautious, but he's moving around a lot, and it's hard to pin him down.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Murder-suicide again. Take a drink. 5 to 5. Oh, Swarthy. Very nice waiting for Lee to turn the corner there. But he doesn't have the firepower to try to do something like that. Lee takes him out.
Yeah, I don't think that was a good idea. But it was interesting flying skills at the same time.
Yep. Yeah, he's just thinking that maybe the jump will be the advantage I need to get the kill, but both pilots fresh. You have level 1s? Probably not. Lee, oh, I thought Lee was going to get something on Swarthy. So quad 3s now.
That's good.
Whoa, Lee!
Oh, sneaky Lee!
Lee reads it.
Nicely done.
Flip them tables, 6-all. Swarthy, not quite sure where Lee is here. He's got to be careful coming out. Oh, he backs into Lee, but Lee goes by him, but still gets him down, 7 to 6.
Swarthy needs to work on his quick turns. His 180s.
Yeah, that's
a little bit slow at times.
Oh, misses Lee just barely. Up that close, he would have had to fire before he knew he was there. Their lag. Oh, Swarthy just leaving those little gifts there for Lee, and didn't wait though. I mean, he took those and started working on them as soon as he knew he was there. Maestro up 11 to 7 now, so Phyrex kind of pulling himself back.
Interesting, a couple.
Oh, Fusion running over Swarthy, has nowhere to go.
Lee's got some nice ones. Fusion shots, that is. But interesting that Maestro's jumped out to a big lead twice in a row, and the other pilot has kind of pulled it together.
Yep. Although this one hasn't been as much of a case as Maestro losing that lead. It's just... It seems like more of a case of Phyrex having a slow start and then getting back into it. And Maestro still in the lead. Swarthy getting a nice long-distance laser kill there, 8-7.
Suddenly things speeding up a bit.
Ooh, hello, Fusion. Not what Lee wanted to see there, I'm sure. Oh, hello, Lee with the assassination, 9-7.
Fusion!
That is a much better result than last time. Swarthy immediately go back to see the crime, but Lee's right there. Swarthy does get away with his weapons. Lee still chasing him down here, but he's going to have to avoid that smart, so that kind of cuts him off. And you kind of feel that Lee is being very aggressive here.
He is.
And it's been paying off, 10-7. I'll switch cameras here. Let's check on Lee a bit. Oh, hello. Running straight into that smart. Not a whole lot you can do in that situation except
I feel like that
curse.
Sequence has played out enough times that there was some expectation that wasn't completely random.
Mm-hmm. Back main dogfight room, and Lee with that plasma.
Lee seems to be getting the better of the dogfights.
Mm-hmm. 11 to 8. not a good spot for Lee.
And Swarthy has me thinking about how did I not kill him right away in that spot? Like how? But he does get the kill.
I think the answer there might be just the lag.
Oh, sure, but it still gets you like swearing like, wait. I thought for sure I was getting the dunk here.
But definitely, yeah, you think of those things. You think how frustrating it is that you can't get that kill right away in that situation. Lee just barely dodging that. Smart.
Eat an extra homer for it.
Oh, Lee thought about chasing him down that hallway. That would have been fatal for him. You could kind of tell he was postured to go down that hallway and then change his mind the last second.
Right.
So yeah, 11-9 here. We backing off from that smart. Some good Vulcan there. Uh-oh, Lee. Nice job. Lee finishing off that assassination. He's been doing a good job of that this game. He had that one trip up, but he's stuck with it, and it's paid off.
Rip.
You can dodge that smart, no problem.
I would just really like to see Lee use less plasma overall. Just would like to see what that would be like, how he'd do. I think it'd be better.
The thing is, though, is that his plasma does work against certain pilots. Me being one of them.
I definitely think you should try out all of the weapons on every pilot and see what they're kind of weak to. But I'm saying I'm more of a general policy.
Yeah.
Sure.
Lee likes the plasma.
Yeah.
Phyrex cutting the lead of 14-12 over there. Swarthy, nice kill there, bringing him up to 10. And things have quieted down a bit.
Come on, guys, liven it up.
You can kind of hear Swarthy throwing some things around. It has gone a little faster. We're at about 18 minutes and we're up to 12, which is better than what we were looking at before.
It's not their fault, Slurk.
I think one of the reasons it might have picked up a bit is simply because they're starting to get a handle on what the other person's doing in the map. Lee especially.
Where they are,
yeah.
Especially because there's so many of those like just miss each other sequences, but when you know their patterns, then the just miss becomes a meeting.
Yes. We're taking a bit of damage there. I think he traded a little bit back. We have the missile advantage here. Oh, so where did he see him there? Where they did see him. Couldn't do anything about it. Lee's going to take a little bit of damage and run. Or give a little bit of it, rather. Swarthy playing with that fusion. Swarthy playing with the fusion. Lee might want to reconsider being as aggressive as he is here.
Right. Switch your modes based on what people are using. You can be very aggressive successfully against a Vulcan pilot in close range.
Swarthy's just around that corner. And yeah, nice job by Lee.
Lee used the space of the lava very effectively to help him dodge, increase the height of the cube used it.
And now it's Lee with the weapon switches that I'm really liking here. Vulcan, fusion, using the plasma at the moment. That's against Spreadfire. Swarthy's going to take him out. Yeah, it definitely was not a plasma time there, but I would have liked to have seen one more weapon switch there. Almost seems like that's a comfort weapon for Lee.
Yeah,
Lee
it does seem to be the case.
Kind of waiting down here. Not quite sure where Swarthy is. Swarthy not sure where he is.
So one time I'm pretty comfortable with Plasma is against Fusion in a medium to large sized room. It's pretty good.
Swarthy having to suddenly back off there as Lee showed up at the bottom after he had checked it. Uh-oh. We have a Vulcan fight. Lee doing that barrel roll. Effectively avoided the damage there. What's nice about it is that he executed it out of line of sight of Swarthy. Like he could have done it just in the middle of the room and Swarthy would have nailed him, but Lee playing the 6 degrees of freedom effectively here.
No pun intended.
Ah, very nice. Looked like it was a smart missile that caught Swarthy off guard. 14-11. Pond scum.
I like it.
That's an insult you don't hear every day.
I think it's also because of the pond between us.
It very well could be. He with some nice anticipation with that plasma there.
Oh, he
didn't get it. No, he didn't get it, but he knew where Swarthy was going.
Sure.
Uh-oh.
Oh! Tables turned. Swarthy with the damage.
Yes.
Half a fusion.
Wrong weapon, I think, for Lee. Again, it's on the plasma.
So I'm saying there's just a little too much plasma. You can use some.
Oh, Swarthy getting a sudden smart kill on Lee there.
Lee just didn't see it coming.
Nope. Lee's got the smarts this time, but he's also got a lot of damage.
Right. It's a weapon. Nice patience from Lee. That was a good sequence.
I'm expecting Swarthy to loop around there. And it's interesting because this is Swarthy's home, but Lee is demonstrating he's got knowledge of this level too. Of course, with it being core.
Yeah, apparently. Fuck.
It's kind of not surprising that people know what's up in there.
His spread looks good, Lee's does. So I just would like to see more of it.
Uh-oh. Swarthy in big trouble, and down he goes.
The speed of the spread fire there is just so useful at times. To like close that last inch, that last gap where they're fading away and you just can't quite get them. Spreader Vulcan gets them. Plasma doesn't quite get them.
Over in Anon, Maestro still hanging on, 17-15 over there.
Interesting, wow, close game.
2-point lead, anything can happen, but it's time's running out for Phyrex.
Lee is camping. Oh, this didn't pay off for him. It was a good idea.
Oh, Lee getting a little bit of sight of Swarthy there. Unable to. Oh, yeah, gets. Oh, Swarthy turning the tables. 15-13. I thought Lee had a good jump on him, but Swarthy with the better execution. And Lee's kind of slowing it down here, trying to get some information.
Which is something you should do in Lurk, and especially since they haven't been doing a lot of that, it's a really good idea to do some of that, because if they're wandering around a lot, then the pausing for information is really valuable. The problem is, if everyone knows everyone else is doing that, it becomes less valuable and you become more of the hunted. So at this point, yeah, I think it's a great idea.
Lee chasing Swarthy out, but not getting anything for it.
Oh, here comes
Swarthy with a kill, pulling within 1, 15-14.
Lee's got to mind the corner in situations like that. People are going to swim to the corner. Swarthy shot for the corner.
1 point game in a non-1918. Still Maestro's favorite.
Ooh, tense. I bet Maestro wants to pull this one out.
He does. He does not want to lose 2 games in a row via comeback.
Right. Bummer. That was the most deflating.
A ton of Vulcan damage there. Oh, look out! Oh, I thought he was going to back of those mines.
Oh, he's stuck.
Turns the tables. Or are they getting stuck on the wall? Yep. 16-14.
That could be a big Momentum swing. Oh my god.
Wow. And another one, 16-15.
That's bigger.
Swarthy still trying to pull this out.
Still totally doable.
Anana's in overtime, 19 all. Swarthy, another kill, tying this one up at 16.
16 all. So we're not bad luck.
Not at all.
Swarthy, not for Swarthy this time.
It's like as soon as I mentioned that we were cursed for Swarthy, Swarthy says, no. I'm going to turn this around here. I'm going to start playing.
A nice fusion shot from Lee.
Oh, jeez. That one might have actually done a little damage to Lee. He did hit one of them. It was the closest one.
Shot it.
But it wasn't certainly the full damage. Uh-oh. Facing the wrong way. Swarthy have a jump on him here? Nope, they're going to be in the corner. Oh boy. Lee.
He needed to follow a little bit first before he started shooting. He kind of gave up his opportunity. Especially considering the lag. Oh, there's an opportunity.
Yeah, Swarthy taking a lot of damage there. The double Vulcan kill. 17 all. Nice job. Maestro, slight lead 2019 in overtime.
Oh,
how that one ends.
Close. Dodged by Swarthy. And a little Dorfu from Swarthy helps him get the jump and land some points on Lee. Misdirection.
Swarthy might be feeling it here.
The reason that misdirection worked is because it was decisive. It wasn't just a random Dorfu. He really could have been right out that side of that door charging right then. But he did it quick and got the jump on him.
20 all in and on.
Jeez.
Yep.
17 all in Lurk.
I know. This is a couple of really close games here.
Silver Mania.
Lee taking that lead back, 18-17. Not letting Swarthy take control of this just yet.
Right.
Lee he's chasing down Swarthy here, but Lee had to dodge the smart, so he had to abort that.
Right. Which is what you should do when you don't have weapons. You go get the missiles so that you can launch a flurry to go acquire your weapons.
Swarthy with quads right now. Maybe just trying to mix things up late. Gonna take some plasma damage, but gonna kill him.
Floater.
With the floater, 18 all.
Angry at floaters.
Speaking of not letting opponents take command, Maestro again with the lead, 21-20. He forced back from the smart there.
I like he did a close dodge, so he was able to keep the front of his ship at the point of attack. So if Swarthy came back, this could be good night. Whew, that's close.
Down in. Oh, Swarthy doesn't go all the way. Maybe feeling that Lee was lurking around the corner there. No pun intended. And he waited. Got Swarthy coming around behind Lee here. Lee's checking that corner for stuff.
He hears him.
Yep, now they're in the main room, but
where some of those random shots can really be negative for you.
Swarthy having to dance a bit. 21 all in and on.
Jeez.
Only 21 and older allowed.
Yeah, have your big boy pants.
Swarthy a little late to that, but he's going to try to get Lee with the second one here. He's not having any of it.
Cheeky little guy.
Yes.
I don't know if he's a little out of the way, so that.
Uh-oh. And they'll kill each other, and we're in overtime. 19-all. Phyrex taking his first lead of the game, but listen to this, 23-22 in and on. Oh, Swarthy from what? From downtown, 20-19. Not good game. Keep going, please. Overtime. Go, go, go.
You bastards.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Lee with the level ones, trying to do something there. A little awkward there, but nonetheless,
Right.
Swarthy looking to finish this off.
I'll have to review the rules with people before their games sometimes. There's so many of those times people are like, is it by 2?
Yeah.
Is it? How many is it?
It's kind of funny, though, because Swarthy hasn't been in a finals tournament yet.
Right. You know, you watch.
23 all in and on, which we might end up going to.
Right, I was thinking that. We might just go from one to the other.
If Swarthy can close us out here, that's exactly what we're going to do. Oh, look out! Passing each other in that doorway, but no damage. Now Lee coming around, expecting it. Swarthy just fires a missile and backs off. Of note, on the Observatory, we've had 2 games that have gone 25-23.
Cyrus.
Both of them, they'll kill each other here, 21-20. Swarthy with the advantage here. Can he finish this right here? Does not give chase. And does take some damage, too. That's good for Lee. But those 2 games both involve Sirius and both involved Black Rose.
Gotcha.
One was his win over Melvin, and the other was his loss to Cyrus. And Lee ties it up at 21. Anon tied up at 24. I mean, this is crazy.
Silver overtime extravaganza.
About 33.5 minutes in here. Add 3 minutes to that timer. It's about how far ahead they are. Lee with some more damage. Swarthy having to do a bit of dance, but Lee's having to run from smarts too. Oh, not now. Don't do this now, please. I locked up. Phyrex up 25-24 in and on. Wow, that was amazing. Okay, I'm back. And cool. I think I'm right side up.
Nothing, no damage exchanged.
Well, there's some damage, yeah. Oh, Swarthy was behind him but couldn't connect.
Overtime!
Oh. Double overtime, what does it mean? I'd say it was almost a triple overtime, but I don't think Jedi Luke was close to that.
Nope. This game was so long ago.
Yeah, that definitely feels like that game is just past.
Yep.
Anon tied at 25. Oh, look out. We're going to have a collision here, and Swarthy makes no mistake with that smart. 22-21.
Lee's camping, being
He's
patient.
Waiting.
His weapons.
Swarthy says kneel.
Wow.
Wow. You gotta love overtime SPAC talk. I love it.
I did not expect
Main
that
room
either.
here. Swarthy looking to finish this with the Vulcan, but Lee's gonna get the kill. 22 all. Neil. The Swarthy on his knees. So we're gonna have another collision here. That's a fusion.
Oh, he lands it.
Gets some damage back, but Swarthy hitting Lee hard here.
Hit him hard.
Maestro up in overtime in a non 27-26.
Jeez.
That is insane.
They're probably surprised we're not observing them.
Yeah, it's like, why are they not observing this game? Well, this is why. We're locked up at 22 in Lurk.
Alright.
Both of the games impressive in their own rights here. Swarthy, turn it around. Oh, he didn't get him.
I can't. That was lucky.
Oh.
I should have noticed.
Lee eating a homer, or giving Swarthy a homer, rather. Once again, kind of slowing down Swarthy, almost taking that, but not quite.
And Lee's really zipping around pretty fast here.
Yes.
Might want to just pause in some key weird spots. Might surprise Swarthy at this point.
28-27, Maestro's advantage. So they're looking to go 2 games, maybe?
Why not? Oh, good guess from Swarthy. You like that? It was perfectly angled for that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I know where you are.
Trying to chase down the homer. He did take some Vulcan, and Lee's going to go down here, but Swarthy's kind of low, 23-22. Swarthy opting not to camp the weapons here. It's not exactly a great place to be trying to camp weapons in Lurk, though.
Sure.
Especially with all the smarts.
Missile.
Here we go, in the corner. Oh, so close. Swarthy almost closed that out with a smart.
I know, it almost seemed like it hit.
Oh, he gets him there.
And that's it.
24-22 final. Swarthy's going to win that, and we have one more game to go to, folks.
I think it's Swarthy's first win out of Observatory.
It is, yes. 29-28, Maestro's advantage in overtime.
Wow.
It's going to take
the
30
curse,
to win this one. Maestro chasing down Phyrex, looking for the win, but Phyrex is able to get away. Shooting back some homers of his own. Maestro avoiding him very nicely. I've only been in one game that has gone as long as this one has, and it was a dogfight.
Interesting.
Maestro trying again on Phyrex. Phyrex sees him there, but Maestro runs away. This could be bad. They'll kill each other. Well, it's a murder-suicide, so it remains 29-28.
How does Maestro type that fast? I'm always impressed with some people F8 and type really fast while playing. Oh, jeez, I wouldn't be able to like reposition my hands and type and all that fast.
Indeed.
Some indecisive weapon switching.
Yes. Oh, jeez. Phyrex gonna run him down. We're tied at 29. I completely missed that, too, because Phyrex he was so lightning quick on that. I had no clue he was going after me.
It was weird because it seemed like Maestro, or Phyrex had given himself up a bit with the weapon switches, but Maestro didn't take advantage of it. He kind of wandered away, and Phyrex found him.
Oh, and I'm locking up again. This is a frequent thing. I need to figure out what's causing this. But fine now. Oh, and they'll meet right here. Are they going to dog it out? Looks like Phyrex doesn't want to, but Maestro's chasing him down. Now he's kind of forced into dogfight. That Phyrex wins, 30-29. 30 is not enough.
Oh my! No, it's not. You need to be at least 31.
Maestro tying it up at 30.
30.
This is insane. I want to get off. Let me off this wild ride. And I have to say, we are approaching historic territory. I believe the largest win by 2 game, at least in the modern era, is 35-33.
I see.
Phyrex running him down with the plasma, 31-30. Possibly able to get him here if he can chase him down.
Oh my.
Maestro getting away. peppering him a little bit with the Vulcan there. Just more damage on Maestro. Maestro's going to need to hit a home run here. That'll do it. 31-31. So Maestro still in this.
Oh my god, we need 33 at least.
This is just absolute insanity. What's going on here?
Creeping on that record.
I have no idea if they agreed to play this as a DCL.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's an option, obviously, pilots can make if they want
Maestro
to play DCL.
is retired, but...
Oh, he's retired then, no.
Wait, didn't he unretire for one of the games?
I think it was Swarthy, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Phyrex having to avoid that. Maestro tried to chase him down that tunnel. I don't know who got the better of that, though.
I think Maestro took some damage.
I mean, they're both right there, but they don't know it. So no fire exchanged. Phyrex waiting for him. Using that corner there for coverage. Phyrex. Oh, both pilots having to dodge a smart there. This is just so tense. And Maestro will get the jump there. 32-31.
Can he finish him?
The past says no. He can't. But at some point, someone's gonna have to finish this.
Someone theoretically has to win.
32-all.
But not necessarily. Theoretically, it could go.
Theoretically,
right?
it could go. Yeah, it could go forever. It's not like
one pilot.
It's not like Tetris where you eventually have to lose because you're eventually going to get S's and Z's all the time. That's not the set. Maestro takes down on the chin. 33-32.
That's gotta hurt.
Phyrex with the advantage. That could be a momentum swinger too.
And Maestro was up 32-31, so it really is like.
Yeah, it makes you wonder how low is Phyrex. We don't know. Taking a little bit from the explosion there, not full damage. Oh, but getting some Vulcan on Maestro.
Inches away from a Phyrex finish.
Inches away from extending this to 33-all. I feel that Phyrex is not as healthy as he would want to be.
I know, if he just goes vegetarian, he's going to be way healthier.
Phyrex camping again. Both pilots taking damage. Maestro getting the jump there, and he'll tie it up 33-all.
Oh, did we tie the record?
Well, not yet.
Oh, those are suicides.
Not yet.
Suicides. That's right. Technically suicides. If it's finished out without suicides, it would tie.
Yes. But, I mean, 33-33. You can tell both these pilots just... They want to end it, but at the same time, they don't want to be the one on the losing end.
Right. I want it done, but I want win. Phyrex going for a long cutoff, or excuse me, Maestro.
Yep. Phyrex sees where Maestro is. Can't get the kill. Saw Maestro traveling through the grate. Tried to cut him off, but couldn't quite end it.
This game will never end.
This game will never end.
Never.
This is absolutely insane. Here we go.
Oh!
In the corner, Maestro, 34-33.
Brutal.
Yeah, that timer is way off. Don't trust that timer. That's how long we've been watching. That's not the full match.
Impressive if they did pull that off.
Yeah.
Maestro back on top. Can he close? It's interesting.
Will history repeat itself here? It will. 34-all.
How much we've seen the lead exchange, in overtime. Oh no, for Maestro.
Phyrex wants to close this out. He kind of played a little aggressively there. He missed with the smart through the door, though. And that could definitely be nerves coming through. I mean, at 34-34, you've been through your nerves already. Phyrex with the kill. 35 is not enough. Just seeing how many times it's the green line ahead, how many times it's the red line ahead.
Oh,
this is just since it was 29 all. Could be, but Phyrex unable to find Maestro in the hallway.
Maestro says no. He's going to fight it out.
And that's it! Phyrex, in a marathon, pulls off the win 36-34. Game to 20, win by 2. That was insane, guys. That was awesome. Absolutely insane.
I gotta take a quick smoke break. I'll be right back.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's so much that even Birds has to take a smoke after that. That was just absolutely insane. Fantastic game from those guys. I almost wish we had seen the whole thing, but we had another great overtime game that we were watching. I mean, and that game seems like it was ages ago. So, my goodness. Yeah, that was insane. So, congrats to Phyrex, and congrats to Maestro, too, for hanging in there that long. Long overtime games they're a special thing. And seeing that happen live was something else, I do have to say. So, whew, my God. So we still have 2 more rounds of this to go today. That last round took almost an hour, just simply based on that one match alone. So, and that means that I believe Phyrex now is going to have 2 points. He'll have the honor of facing Jedi Luke next. Oh, the DC. Oh, they broke that DCL record, but I don't think they played on the DCL, so it's not going to be on there. There was no mention of it being a DCL. I'm double checking. I'm pretty sure 35-33 was the record previously. Yes, that was Hyper and Lee in Black Rose. And there's been a couple 34-32s, most notably Jedi Luke Dracona and Crimson X2. 33-31's only happened twice. 32-30's only happened 3 times. Yeah, it's rare to get a game into the 30s. And they almost, I mean, they got to 36. That's just, I just can't express how incredibly insane that is. So, my goodness. Oh, man. And Maestro is actually Maestro and Phyrex. I don't blame these guys, but they have actually dropped from the tournament because they're done. They are done. Can't blame you guys. That was insane, and they're gonna take a breather. So I don't know what was our first round matches. Well, Jedi Luke's already played Lee. He's already played Code. His only other possible opponent would be Maestro. Or no, not Maestro. No, not Phyrex. Who would his other opponent be? Let's see. Lee, Code, Swarthy, and... Oh, it would have to be Swarthy. So it would have to be Jedi Luke Swarthy. I'm just making sure we have a valid next round match. And I don't think Lee and Code have played yet. So we do have a 3rd round match here, so I'm not sure what's going to happen if we go into round 4 with only 4 people. So let's go ahead and at least get the set started here. Round 3 will be Jedi Luke, Swarthy, Code, and Lee. Jedi Luke will be at home with his selection of X5, and it's going to be Lee at home with Actung, Synapse, and Xenocide. So, whew. Just absolutely insane. Phyrex even had a cat incident that game with the cat jumping in front of the screen. That's insane. So let's see what we're going to do. Only 2 games this round. I'm fine with that. Swarthy's like, X5? And Jedi Lucas says, because there's no X10. Audacity X5 is going to be the choice there. Hopefully we'll get a choice in this other one here. Actung will be that game. We're going to go ahead with you, Actung, because I have not seen that yet. And very few people have seen this, too, because this is a brand new level. So let's see what this is about. I believe it's a Swarthy level, if I'm not mistaken. Not 100% sure on that, but yeah, here we go. Round 3. It's kind of funny because I said at the beginning of round 2 that it was good to see the silver games were going to be the ones that were going to get the focus today. Oh my goodness! I mean, you think that Lurk game was long? The other one was more than 10 points longer. Just so waiting on. Oh, I guess I need to be in the right window here. There it is. Actung is going. Mission. Oh, I thought I had downloaded this. Let me re-download it. Kind of bizarre. Oh, I guess I didn't. Okay. All right, here we go. Code already up 1-0. Man, is this thing a little powder keg. Dead-on, 2-1. Ah, here we go. This is a little bigger of a dogfight room here, but oh, this over here is just like, man, very tiny. Very well connected though. Lee in trouble. Code just all over him, 3-1. Taking the quads. And Lee, very nice job. Cuts off Code, 3-2. It's interesting because these two played last week in kind of a, I don't know, it was kind of a, not really a great matchup for the two of them. And that was in G.I. Jane's Playground, and Lee actually tossed that this week for this level. So we'll see if that changes how this match goes. Lee is all over him, but he can't get a hit. Finally does, and calls it 3-3. Okay, Lee. Yeah. Code's hitting the macro. Okay, here we go. 3-3. Just a bit of a... And this was the kind of thing that happened last week where they'd be doing timeouts every few kills. It was kind of silly. Hopefully that doesn't happen anymore here. Code trying to chase down Lee. Lee's being quite noisy with his weapons. It doesn't seem to have too much of an effect on the game so far. Lee looks to be chasing down Code a bit here. He's going to use that grate to his advantage. And cutting off Lee, very nice. Can't quite get the kill, though. And it's going to be Code with a floater. Not really a floater. I mean, Lee just let that hit him. Code up 4-3. Also of note, last week, Lee kind of beat Code pretty good last week, so... Maybe a measure of revenge for Code here. Lee's trying to use those grates to his advantage to get some knowledge, but... Code doubles back. But he doubles back right into a stream of plasma, 4-4. He had 0 HP, well now he has 100. Code getting caught on the corner, and... What the crap? Coming in, 5-4. It's kind of hard to tell exactly what Code's strategy is. Lee seems to be wanting to flush Code out and into areas that are advantageous for him. But Code's just been executing well enough that sometimes it's not working, like right there. Catching Lee well off guard.
That kid.
Yeah, execute. Lee just got executed. It's 5-5.
Oh no.
Oh no, yeah, right?
Rooting for Lee openly.
We're seeing a tie game, and it's like, no, not again. Lee runs him over there. 6-5. Oh, 7-5. 2 quick kills. And we have our second what the crap of a game.
Mouse issues.
Lee catching Code in the corner, but Code's going to hit him with a lot of Vulcan, and he's going to back off from that smart, so it's a disengage there. Jedi Luke up 8-1 over Swarthy and Audacity. How do you sign up for this? You join the Discord. Oh, well, that turned out to be an interesting dunk. 8-6.
Must be the map.
It has to be the map.
Oh, smack. Knockout.
Yep.
NPT,
9-6.
Why not? Code sometimes flies haphazardly without checking his 6, where he's going.
Code getting one back there.
And that was an out execution. Lee actually had the angle on him.
Oh, Lee getting caught. Looks like
One of those where the smarts aren't tracking you when you leave the area, and then you go back to where you were, and they're still lingering, and you eat it. It's a bummer.
What level is this? It's Achtung, baby.
Achtung.
I don't have a good German accent.
By Swarthy. Just came out.
Yes, it is the latest level released on DMDB, actually.
Great level.
It's very interesting how Lee's definitely knows the level a bit better than Code. Oh, jeez. Nice bit of fighting there. But I mean, like the last time we saw Code blind on a level, what happened? He trailed 9-3 and ended up coming back and winning big.
Oh, was he blind in Remix?
He was blind in Remix. Obviously, he didn't know where the future cannon was.
No, I thought he maybe had played it before.
Oh.
I just hadn't taken it out before. That's how it happened to me with Remix. I didn't even know it was hidden in there once, in like some free-for-all, and no one else was taking it out, and I was flipping out.
10-8 now.
It's the Plasma versus the Vulcan. This is not going to be good.
Oh. Yep.
Nice. Oh, what a...
Oh, it was a good spawn, the fact that he got his stuff back, and then he got the kill.
Yeah, that's lucky.
I was very lucky, because Lee definitely got the jump on him, because Lee was behind him when he spawned. So, 11-9. Oh,
Oh
hello.
my god. Wow.
It was like Lee didn't even react there. I wonder if he just
Right.
didn't see him or what.
All I could see was the corner of his ship.
Lee will get the kill there, 12-9.
Excellent.
Looking to maybe pull away here. This was 5-5, so... Oh, that
floater.
homer. Oh, it's a floater?
Homer. I wasn't sure actually. Just assumed
I know he
shot a
fired.
sword.
Yeah, he fired a homer a little earlier. These spaces are so small. It's like even the dog room fight rooms feel claustrophobic at times.
At the same time, they have some height to them, so it doesn't seem so bad to me.
Lee backing off from that fight.
I think it's a good balance of space. There's not a lot of single wide.
Lee just waiting for code. Can't get him. It was a good plan by Lee there because he saw that code was just sitting there firing that spread fire for days. They'll kill each other here, so Lee's lack
Good
of
reaction
execution.
from Lee to make that a dunk.
Yes.
Oh no!
Oh man, that's just a dunk. 13-11. Code running commentary on his own kill.
Yep. It's unusual. Type in the middle of the game.
These Code's that type of pilot.
Yep.
I think if you've played
Lee knew it was
at
up
all,
there.
you've known a pilot or two like that at times.
Yep.
They love typing.
I always say just let them type. Mistake.
Goodness. Lee just unable to run Code down with the Vulcan.
So close some of these times.
Jedi Luke going for a big domination here, 16-1.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Yikes. Amazing that Lee got out of there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping we get someone joining for round 4. Don't see anyone else signed back up yet, but the problem is right now is that Jedi Luke has played all 3 of the pilots that are left in the tournament. Right. So I don't have a contingency plan for a 4th round if this happens, short of starting a new tournament and having Jedi Luke play someone he's already played. 14-12 on the dunk.
Lee.
There is Code. Not quite sure how he got that killed.
Lee just couldn't get away from him.
Ooh, Code with a nice kill there, 14-13.
Nicely done by Lee. Keep distance with the plasma. I'm okay with plasma against fusion, as long as you're keeping distance. Oh, the opportunity's there. There you go.
There you go. Lee finishing off 15-13. Yeah, I feel that Lee's execution is not quite as smooth as Code's, but his knowledge of the level is keeping him in the lead.
Yeah, I get the feel that Lee is outthinking Code, but Code at times out-executing Lee.
Lee hearing that ping and
Crunch.
comes back and gets him.
Crunch.
Now that was good execution. 16-13.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Lee was following Code very nicely, but Code just throwing in a
How he got out of
missile.
that? I don't know. Oh my god!
Jeez. So Lee holding on.
Lee with a teabag. He's a pro teabagger.
How do you do that in Descent? There's no crouch key.
Oh. Oh, brutal. Lee has eaten a number of smarts.
Yep. Oh, 17-15. It's going to be interesting because Phyrex has rejoined, but we also have first-time Observatory player Zero jumping in as code, pulling within one.
We just and Jedi has to play him, right? Because he's never played.
No, because now with Phyrex back in the tournament, he could still get Phyrex.
Okay. Can we rig it so that Zero and Jedi play?
I don't think so.
Code is feeling it, trying to finish it.
He is.
I mean, come back.
And we're within 1 point pretty late in the game here. I don't know. I wouldn't mind another overtime game.
Sure, why not? Bring it on. Oh, Code needed the fusion there.
Oh, man. Both of them.
The close corridors there, he needed to have fusion, not Vulcan. Yeah. You don't come in a close spot like that, Vulcan. Makes sense.
Double Vulcan, Lee will take it. Game point,
Lee
19-17.
Is making him pay. Oh, and the complaints come out.
Yes.
Oh. Jedi in the making. I mean that from a lag complaints level only.
I don't know. Code's been improving. Let's see what happens here. Oh, Lee gets away with one there as he just barely avoids that smart.
Call me when you make silver.
Call me when it might not be too long, sir. 19-17. Both pilots kind of weak here in terms of health. Uh-oh. Goodbye, Code. What? Yep. Okay, finally gets
it. Well done, Lee. Well done.
As Lee's going to finish that up, and that'll finish up the third round, I believe. Let me double check. Yep, the other game's done. So we go from an epic marathon of a second round to a pretty fast third round there. So I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Let me see what happened in the other one. If confirms Sticky Poo, says Swarthy. So one more round remaining. As soon as these two get confirmed, we'll get going. But yeah,
right.
and for being a fast game, that was actually quite close. Code did a good job of not letting that get away from him.
Right.
And it looked towards the end like it might be another another long game, but Lee ending up with a couple of kills there, closing that out. So GG to Lee.
Lee.
And Jedi's confirmed. Lee will confirm in a second, I'm sure. And then we'll get this next round going as soon as all the scores are reported. So it's going to put Jedi at 3. Phyrex is at 2. He's 2-0, actually. And it's going to be Lee with 1, Code with 1, Swarthy with 1. Lee only has 1?
I don't know.
Yeah, because he lost to Lee in overtime, and he had Jedi Luke in the first
round.
Wait,
Lee lost to Lee?
Lee lost to Swarthy in the first in overtime.
Oh. Okay.
So there's that. And then Zero will be coming in. So I imagine we're seeing Jedi Luke Swarthy just simply because Swarthy is he's going to be the top pilot by
points.
If I mentioned this last week, I don't know if you were here for it. One of the changes that we made to the Swiss system is instead of going off of wins when we decide what order to put people in, we're now going off of wins minus losses. So that means that Phyrex would have a 1, but Swarthy would have a 2. So Swarthy's going to be ahead of him, and Zero is going to come in with 0. But Lee being 1 and 2, he's going to actually be under 0. So Zero's like right in the middle of the pack. So he's going to place someone in the middle. But I mean that all depends on whether or not the matchups are valid. The way the Swiss works is that it will have to. It basically Swiss is basically a brute force solution to try to pair people, and it tries to do 1 versus 2, 3 versus 4. This late in the round, it does that 1 versus 2, 3 versus 4, so on and so forth. Towards the end, it doesn't. It can't match up everyone else, so it basically backs up and says, okay, we can't do 3 versus 4, so let's try 3 versus 5, and it just keeps doing that until it gets matches that are all valid. We've never had a situation. We almost did today, but we've never had a situation where we haven't had all those matches come out. So we're going to generate our 4th round here. Jedi Phyrex, as expected. Lee is going to be the unlucky one to get a hold of 0. And it's going to be Swarthy versus Code for the final round for that. So let's see. Lee is going to be choosing one of 0's levels, Logic, Mind Tricks, and Black Rose. Although Lee, I think, might be able to do some interesting damage against 0. We'll see how that one works out.
Lee's going to pick Black Rose. My final score guess is 22-10.
If it's Black Rose, I would be surprised if he gets out of single digits against 0.
Yeah, that could be.
We'll see, though.
I can't see Lee picking a core level.
And that's not saying that Lee is bad, because Lee is
0 is good in Black Rose.
Black Rose is the choice, but 0 is very good, and he's very good in Black Rose. Phyrex says at least this won't be a long overtime game. And they're going to Wrath X5. He's like, I'm done with long games. Let me get in and out of this. We haven't looked at Jedi. Have we seen a Jedi Luke game, haven't we?
We
saw him in KO.
Code Jedi.
Yeah. I'm kind of wanting to see. Oh, and it's an ethylene. Swarthy and Code and ethylene. I think
could be good.
That's the one we're gonna have to watch.
Sure.
Although I'm also kind of wanting to watch 0 and Lee, but I think that one will be over. Well, that one won't be over until after the ethylene match. We'll see how that goes.
The over the pond games can go a bit long.
Yes. I don't know how used to 0 running that. Are we gonna watch the blender? I guess we could watch the blender. Well, let's see, why not? We can get an ethylene after. It's like 2-1.
Phyrex can be like, why did you guys watch this?
No, that's Maestro that does that. I mean, to be fair, last week when we did that with Maestro, it technically was for first place. Because Maestro had done so well last week. He was 2-1. Jedi was 3-0. You know, the winner would have had the tournament pretty much.
Right.
So, Phyrex running into a
14
nice
seconds.
Yep. Very quickly. Jedi seeing where Phyrex is makes quick.
21 seconds.
Yeah, it's pretty much. Usually, it's pretty much how fast Jedi can find you. Sometimes he doesn't even have to do that.
And the pace of this match is really slowed down.
I know, right? We haven't had a kill in 20 seconds. What's going on, Jedi? Guess we won't do third person in Wrath. There we go.
50 seconds, 3 kills.
It's on the nose. Jedi does take a little bit of floater damage there, so Phyrex speaking on the board so soon. Phyrex trying to set a trap for Jedi loot. But the tables are turned. Ooh, that was close,
almost got Jedi.
That's extremely close. Oh boy, Phyrex in big trouble.
Won't survive 30 seconds that time.
Okay, there we go.
Nice dodge from Jedi.
Ooh, nice dodging from Phyrex too, as Phyrex remains alive.
That's the thing about this level. You can do some amazing dodging and lose 20-5.
Yep.
Can you generate your offense instead of... Yeah.
5-0. Let's see what Phyrex is up to. Phyrex is spinning because he's exploding. 6-0.
There's a kill every 20 seconds. Are you like exploding like 6% of the time?
It's a good amount. You can see Phyrex pretty much making the mistake that everyone else does in this map, which is to not hold down the secondary button.
Yeah. Jedi just has so many smarts everywhere. It just engulfs you. You gotta put him on the defense.
Oh, he didn't have enough smarts. to take out Jedi there. I think he did some good damage on Jedi, but it wasn't a smart missile that hit him, so therefore it's not a kill. Well, Jedi has been getting chipped away at. Let's see if that turns into a kill at some point. 8-0. There it goes. Yeah, he was really low. It just took level 1s.
Jedi's...
Ooh.
I don't know what that was.
That was Phyrex taking damage, 9-1. Oh, didn't even see what happened there. 10-1. I'm gonna assume it was a smart missile.
It was a smart missile.
Uh-oh.
That was also a smart missile.
That was not being able to put the brakes on fast enough. Jedi kind of being quiet here. But Kit's Phyrex catch them napping there.
Yeah, that's a really big danger spot in the level where you can get trapped so easily. You got to be cognizant of that.
Yep. Phyrex surviving a bit here.
And it's just like, why? He just charges into the sea of smarts. Jedi at a super long distance, just holding down the secondary key.
I think the biggest advantage, honestly, that Jedi Luke has in this map over most other pilots, basically pilots that aren't Dracona, is you're in Wrath X5 with Jedi Luke. You're not going to win. And people come in with that mentality and don't try to fight for every point.
Yeah, it's true.
I almost feel like some of these deaths that Phyrex have could be very preventable by not being as predictable.
Yep. It's also so easy to get demoralized and just assume that you're not going to get very many points or not do well. You really got to struggle each kill to try to find some way to get something going, because it's a really different style of play where you have to apply pressure and funnel your opponent and put them into a trap. And if you don't get it, then you can get these like 18-1 type things where...
Oh my goodness.
Phyrex can do better than this, he just doesn't know how to play this style.
Yep. 11 kills in a row, will it be 12?
I mean, Jedi's been under so little duress.
12, yes. That was an easy game for Jedi Luke.
Right.
And 20-1 will be the final there as we'll move into Ethylene.
Phyrex just wanted to get it over.
Yeah, he did. I'm sure he did. Props for him stepping in and allowing there to be no buys or anything, but that was kind of it's kind of crazy. 4-3 here in Ethylene, 4-2 over in Black Rose in Zero's favor. Code is in the lead here. Borjarnan pointing out that would make this a better blender of mega missiles. I disagree.
Yeah, no megas.
From first-hand experience, that turns into a spawn kill fest.
Yeah.
And it's not even intentional; it just happens.
Mega Wrath?
Yeah, Mega Wrath. I played that against Jedi. I don't remember how many I got. I didn't get shut out, but I didn't get more than 2 or 3. I don't remember how many it was. Ooh, Code meets Swarthy at the base of the dogfight room, and Swarthy ties it up.
I like Swarthy playing his own level.
Oh, 5-4. Yeah, this is Swarthy's level, isn't it?
It is. Swarthy's masterpiece.
Mm-hmm. But can he win in here is the question.
True. That was nice by Swarthy.
Oh! That's kind of the reverse of what happened to Code a little earlier. And Code is feeling it. 7-4 right
you
now.
don't want to charge the guy that has fusion. That's not a ticket.
Code playing a lot more defensive, but that means he's... Uh-oh.
Oh! You're putting yourself in a close quarters.
Well, Swarthy telling us exactly what's wrong there. Swarthy being a little predictable. Oh, there he goes.
Still, though.
That was dangerous. Yes. But Code building up quite a good lead on that run, 8-5. I will admit, Swarthy was handing Code a lot of good opportunities, and
yeah,
Code made very few mistakes. It's just that one fusion miss at the end, but he didn't know Swarthy was there. All right. Oh my goodness! All right, I'm switching to Code here because he's putting on a show with the fusion right now. A little bit of overcharge there. Yeah. Uh-oh. Well, he only has level 1, so Swarthy not able to make much of that.
Touche with the fusion. Whoa, Swarthy.
Code getting a little caught there, was unable to get through the doorway he wanted to. Maybe a little fusion shake causing that. For those that don't know, when you charge the fusion, your ship shakes. Let's go picking up another kill here, and he's looking to make quick work of Swarthy all of a sudden. I mean, when we came in, it was 4-3, and in the last 3 minutes, Code's on this huge run.
Yep. I think Swarthy needs to get his Vulcan out, hit and run Code, and get out of these tight areas that are going to favor Code.
Yeah, Swarthy definitely does not want to play fusion with him. Swarthy is not known to be a fusion pilot. So I definitely agree he's got to get away from that fusion.
I don't think he can't use it, but I just think Code is going to be favored in some of these tight spots, and Swarthy's strengths are a lot of hit and run Vulcans. I think that's going to be the key to success in a game where he wins.
Code looping back around, and it's now going to be Code with the Vulcan. Maybe Code feeling that his fusion run has run out. So
he does seem to like Vulcan.
I actually like that from Code. Feeling that your brief period of dominance has ended and switching back up into a different style to try to keep the pressure on.
Dominant bronze. Oh,
nice.
Brutal.
Code just poked his head out at the wrong time. The most recent time I played Code was in... Oh, very nice. Was in Neptune, and it's kind of funny. Swarthy says, I hate this place. Okay.
My God.
You made it. His Code says the same thing. 12-6. But, yeah, we played in Neptune, and neither of us liked that level. We both pointed out before we began that we didn't really like it. And I don't even remember why either of us suggested to play it. And he put up 17 on the end there after I've held him to single digits every other time prior. And it was, you know, I could tell that Code has been really improving, and his execution is dangerous at this point. There he goes, 13-6. Uh-oh. Code, I don't think he saw him, or maybe he did. I'm kind of noticing Code has got a little pattern going on here. He's playing a particular series of areas of maps. Swarthy catching him off guard there with the fusion.
It's alright, UPS.
13-7. Uh-oh. Code getting caught. Only takes half the fusion, but still, it's a lot of damage. It's usually about as much as a floater.
Yep. Nice.
Swarthy taking him out. Yeah, we have our first what the crap in the game. 13-8. You know, I think whenever I see him say that, I'm going to read it in Strong Bad's voice.
Who's that?
That's what it reminds me of. But Code is just putting on a pretty good show here, 14-8. It's been a lot of fusion, a lot of good execution, and Swarthy is not finding a way to get in there that's been effective for more than a kill. Trying the quads now. Definitely seeing Code in kind of a bit of a loop here. Go a little out of his comfort zone there to pick up the homing missile. Oh, check the wrong way there. Swarthy's already gone anyway. Ooh, Code with a nice reaction to dodge away from that. Almost getting him with the fusion there, but Swarthy picked too quick. Switching over to the Vulcan here. Oh. Swarthy taking him out in the dogfight room. 14-9 as he gets behind him.
Oh, why didn't he shoot?
Do
Weird.
not know.
Even if it's gonna miss, you gotta try.
There we go. Code getting the fusion there. 15-9. And Swarthy's kind of stopped the bleeding, so to speak. He's not taking like multiple kills in a row anymore.
Yeah.
But if he wants to come back in this, he's going to have to find a way to exploit Code's movement through the level.
Yeah. See,
Code
some
overcharging
of the people
suicide.
that definitely favors a Swarthy comeback. It's possible. People I see losing to Code, I feel like they have a stronger mind game against him, but they allow Code to sort of like repeat sort of these patterns in the level where he's just flying around sort of tight quarters. They need to sort of like poke him and prod him out of those areas by just repeatedly nipping him with the Vulcan and then bouncing away, and then so he has to wander out of his comfort zone, and then you can, you know.
Yeah, there are pilots that are really good at identifying things like that. As Swarthy gets away with one there, but Code still chases him down. Holy aggression from Code, my goodness. Code was not letting Swarthy off the hook there. Even after kind of whiffing on the first couple shots.
It's the Malachi Express.
Code trying to cut him off.
Swarthy lands one.
Yeah, he did. Oof. Another hit. So Code's got to be pretty low here. It's Swarthy trying to fight fire with fire, so to speak, with the fusion.
I think that's been a mistake overall. The amount of times he's done it.
It's gotten him to the point where he's running even with them, but in terms of over the last few kills, but it's not gotten to the point where he's turning the game around. There's a good fusion shot. 15-10.
It's possible, you know, that he just wants to work on fusion and he doesn't mind. He just wants to enhance his fusion abilities. He has been especially working on it lately.
Code getting
See, the issue
fire kill there. There we go.
is that Code does well in close range fights, and you'll notice Swarthy tends to die.
Oh, nice shot. I liked watching that one.
So you need to do a lot of reverse triple cording against Code. Oh, this type's nice.
They spelled it wrong. 3 out of 10. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
That was one you could see coming.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. As soon as he started from one side to the other, I'm like, don't.
No. Well, 18-10. Almost a kill there, but only got half of the fusion. But with his charge as that was, that's probably 60 points.
Too much.
There it is. And Code looking to double him up here. 19-10 is... He's going on a similar run that he had earlier in the game at a very good time to do it.
Yeah.
Code looking for game point here. Trying to figure out where Swarthy is. Swarthy a little too crafty at the moment. Ah, there we go. Quad kill, 1911.
What the?
Nope, not a what the crap.
Nope. Nice.
That was a nice. Couldn't quite turn all the way around. I think he would have been too late anyway. Code looking to close this out pretty quick.
Nice. And Code is using the really crafty strategy of just repeatedly charge fusion and shoot it.
Hey, when it works, you keep using it.
Sure.
And that works, 20 to 11. So Swarthy.
Lost track of it.
Yeah. Swarthy kind of getting ran over there. Final game of the day is going to be Zero and Lee. Zero up 15 to 6. So Lee possibly could get double digits, but he'd have to have a pretty good second half here.
Right. Yeah, 5-4 ending.
And Zero is not a pilot known to let his guard down in a big lead.
Nope.
He plays as strong at 0-0 as he does at 19.
Strong as what?
At 0-0 as he does at 19.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if that's 19-19 or 19-1.
Right.
So 16-6 here. Oh, interesting. You see what's going on in the spread fire room there. Got a whole bunch of weapons up there. Including a fusion cannon. There's some quads in there, although I think there's a... This is a 3 quad level, right?
I can't remember how many quads are. There's either extra quads or extra plasma, one of the two.
I know there's extra plasma. Lee getting a kill there as Zero was trying to duck into the hallway, but it looked like he got caught on the door. Hold the door. Lee taking reactor damage. No. We do not want to see reactor kills.
But we might. Be ready, folks.
Yep. This is another known reactor kill level. I think he took another one too, jeez. Yes, this is that Zero guy. Zero's pretty dangerous gold pilot. Played him at the LAN and it was painful.
It's got nice Vulcan, nice fusion.
Oh, his fusion. All of his primaries are really good. His Vulcan is especially deadly to me.
Yep.
Might have a little bit of a harder time against someone like Lee with the lag, but obviously not having a hard time with the game itself. 17-7. Yeah, Jedi going 4-0 on the day. I don't know if we're even going to have anyone with 3s. Zero eats a bunch of plasma there. We're talking about Lee favoring the plasma. This is one of the few levels that plasma can be quite dangerous in, and I'm specifically thinking that lava room. Because you can fire it from far enough away that your opponent can't hear it. And you can turn the corner into it quite blindly. Zero having to dodge a couple smarts, and now it's just going to try to spread down Lee to death, but can't quite find that point to hit him.
I would just use the plasma if I didn't have the spread in Black Rose, because there's only one.
Yep.
There's some reasons to use plasma sometimes, but I would still prefer the spread.
And right now there's also effectively only one fusion. If Lee doesn't know that that's stuck in that room, then he's not going to get that. And Zero knocks him out. Yeah,
Zero's low.
Having something like that happen to you in a game can have devastating consequences.
Where is the fusion?
The spread fire room.
There's only one spread.
The fusion is in the spread fire room right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
it's someone must have died in the corner and the fusion floated up into it.
Right. Okay.
Oh, Zero just tagging Lee in the corner. Game
It's
point.
just a good executor.
Yes.
Both saw each other about the same time.
Lee getting one back, though. Looking for them double digits.
Getting close to my prediction.
Lee just kind of holding on there, but now comes out at a bad time, and Zero's just
That'll
run him
do it.
over. So Zero going to take him 20-8. Fantastic. That's going to do it for the day. Jedi Luke with 3. Code picking up 2, which is, I don't think he's picked up 2 in a tournament before. So good for him. Phyrex with a pair. Lee with 1, Swarthy with 1. We know all about Swarthies there. That was just... Or was it Phyrex or Swart? I forget now. Who? What was it? Is Maestro?
Phyrex over Maestro
yeah,
for the long game.
36-34. I mean, it almost seemed like round 3 was an afterthought, the way that went. It was like we're getting started with round 3. I'm like, how do you top that
round
type of game?
2 overtimes, yeah.
Yeah, not just 2 overtimes, but one that had such an impact that the 36-34 game. I mean, both pilots did not play round 3 because of it. They were like, we're done.
right.
We only had 2 games in round 3 because those 2 were.
So Maestro just
back.
bounced, right?
Yeah, Maestro. They both did.
Right.
Phyrex did come back, but for round 4. But Maestro was just. They were like, okay, we need a break.
Right.
I don't blame them at all. So.
Totally.
But yeah, fantastic. Just make sure that all the games are getting reported. Of course, Jedi Luke forgetting to exclamation point confirm. Zero doesn't know he needs to confirm. Or maybe he does. Yeah, he does. So he's good. So Zero, in his first game, is doing a better job confirming than Jedi Luke does.
Shocker.
Shocker, indeed. So, yeah, that's going to do it. Round 3 of the of the season 6 is going to be next week. It's going to be 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 Pacific, and then it's going to be 3 weeks until the finals tournament. That's just because there's we're not doing it on the Thanksgiving holiday week. I'm busy the following weekend, and we'll do it the week after. So
real quick, I got to give play of the day to Lee. His final kill to finish off Code was a surprise attack that tilted the game in his favor for the win. So that was a great kill.
Yeah, Lee also had a couple nice assassinations in Lurk as well. It's unfortunate that game didn't turn out in his favor. He was ahead for much of it, but it really looked like that at times. Lee definitely had somewhat of an advantage over Swarthy in there. So fantastic series of games. So all right,
and nice win by Swarthy as well. That was fun.
All right, so that's going to do it. We are going to have a self-destruct podcast a little later today, so be on the lookout for that. Be about a half hour or so. I'm probably going to get lunch beforehand, so it might not be right at 5, but it will be pretty soon. So thanks, guys, for watching, and we'll see you guys next week. Thanks, Bruce, for joining again.
Yes, sir.
And take care, guys.